What's up, everybody out there on YouTube? AphroditesCrush back with you once again. And I hate coming on here and being all angry all the time. I don't really like it too much. But it's issues like the one I'm going to discuss today that, well, tend to piss me off. So, first off, I'm going to set you guys down on my computer table here, and we'll kind of just talk man to man here. That's right. No, there we go. There we go. So, I have a bone to pick with Pat Robertson. And here's why. Pat Robertson has a television show that a lot of you probably have heard of called The 700 Club. And somebody asked him about playing games like Call of Duty and Battlefield and all your normal first-person shooters and pretty much anything, that you're killing anybody in a video game. And Pat Robertson says, well, if we're going to make a correlation here, if you look at a woman and you lust after her, it's a sin. So, by proxy, I guess you could say that if you kill someone in the video game, it's just as bad as tagging someone in the head in real life. Number one, you're free to your opinion. Free to your opinion. But the simple fact of you insinuating that me picking up a controller, something that is tied to a virtual being, it's not even yourself, or not even someone you know, not even someone who actually exists. You hit the R button and that constitutes murder in the eyes of God. You actually think that. It boggles the mind. I'm actually trying to be nice about it. I'm not trying to cuss. I don't like to do that on my channel. But here's the simple fact of the matter. You saying that me playing a virtual game against a computer AI, even if it's somebody, another player in another country that I don't even know, me killing their online persona is the same as killing them in the eyes of the man upstairs? Number one, is very presumptuous of you. That means that we have intent to kill somebody when we're playing a video game. Intent. Intent for me to pick up a gun, go trotting on somebody else's home turf, hold a gun to their head and pull the trigger. You're basically, since I've played games like Call of Duty, and one of my favorite games right now is Unit 13 on the PlayStation Vita, you're basically calling me a murderer. I have a problem with that. I have a problem with anybody who sits there, makes judgments on people, and then says, judge not lest ye be judged. Actually says it in the Bible. Me? I'm not judging you for your beliefs. You are entitled to whatever you want to believe in. Trust me on that. But I take umbrage with you by proxy judging me as a murderer when, number one, you probably have never seen my channel. You probably never seen my Twitter. You probably never heard of my podcast. You probably never seen anything about me. Never looked at my Facebook. Never even heard the name. And you're basically calling me a murderer. Now, I'm not going to go into the whole spiel about, Christianity and all this, because you're entitled to your own opinion. I myself, I believe in a Christian God as well. I just tend to believe it in a different way than most people do. But I honestly do not think in any realm of any organized religion, if you say, no, Pastor, I played Call of Duty, does that make me a sinner? Simulated violence. I honestly think that pastor will look to me and say, you know what? As long as you don't pull out a gun and do it yourself and actually kill someone for your own personal benefit or enjoyment, I think you're good. I think it's presumptuous of anybody to sit there and tell me that they know what my intentions are and they know exactly who I am without ever meeting me, without ever looking at an actual gamer, speaking to an actual gamer, on the level of that gamer, actually picking up a controller. And yet you're telling me that I have sinned. Like this little poster behind me, my UFC Undisputed 3, that I love to play. Don't have it anymore, but I still have 2010, and that's one of my favorite games. I still own WWE 13, so you're telling me that because I sit there and I play these games that I wish to do bodily harm to anybody I see in the street, I'm going to pick up a pair of gloves and just tag someone in the face? No. You can say whatever you want about gamers like me. You can go out, you can curse the heavens that we exist and we have this other form of entertainment that you don't see fit, but I'm really sorry to inform all of you that it has been proven in studies and shown that online violence and playing video games does not correlate to actual violence. If you want to get real technical about a certain subject of actions and entertainment, if you want to look over to the Japanese, their attitudes about certain things that our culture deems inappropriate are completely different, and their rates of violence and rape lower than the United States. So I say to all those who like to judge us as gamers, just the fact that we game and we game certain games, that we enjoy playing certain games. Did you ever play Risk as a child? Didn't you ever play Clue? Didn't you ever play Monopoly where you're basically trying to bankrupt everybody else? Does that make you greedy? No. Does playing Risk make you a military maven that wants to kill everybody and take over the world? No. Does playing Chutes and Ladders make you, some sort of, mentally jacked person who wants to push people down slides just to watch them fall? No. And of course, I'm making broad generalizations, but where does that stop? Where does that stop where you say, well, by the games that you play, we judge you as a person? I disagree with that. Wholeheartedly, 100%. You want to make these broad generalizations about gamers, well, you have to take them the entire way. 100%. And eventually you're going to run into a brick wall called logic. And logic deems that you have to back up your assumptions with facts. And you can't do that. Sorry to say. But that's this humble gamer's opinion. I just pick up a game every day or two and, I live the gamer lifestyle. So, take my opinion for what you will. So, to that end, I say this. Gamers around the world, get your hustle on. Get your online hustle on every single day. Game to your heart's content. Because in the end, only one person can judge you, and they do not exist on this earth. Get your hustle on, ladies and gentlemen. That's the best thing I can tell you. And I'll talk to you all later. Peace out.